What's up, guys? What's up? So the Xbox Bethesda showcase just came out, and me personally, I liked it. I wasn't in love with it. I thought it was a good showcase. My initial thoughts was 6.5 to a 7, somewhere around there. With that being said, I have to rant a little bit. You guys see the title. I think it's for me. These Xbox guys. I'm not a PlayStation guy. I'm not a Xbox person, but I watch a lot of Xbox creator content, and a lot of those dudes just gave up. Like, it was weird, cause to me, they should just say. I think all the Xbox dudes that gave up tonight should just say PlayStation guys were right. We want the triple A super bangers a quarter a year like they do. And even though PlayStation don't get brand new triple A bangers every quarter of a year, so but they should just admit they want those games. They always say, Xbox guys always say, we have the variety. All y'all got is over the shoulder, third person, stealth mechanic games with storytelling. And that is true. That's all. That's as far as right now. That's all PlayStation has. Third person, over the shoulder, stealth mechanics, sad dad, sad something, storytelling, gameplay. That's all they have. It's good. It's like it's like eating salmon. Like it's like getting a consistent plate of salmon. Like, is salmon the best? No, it's definitely not the worst. It's good, and when you get it, you're gonna eat it. You know, put some ketchup on it. Put whatever your condiment may be on it, and you eat it up. You should get your good salmon sandwich. But but for this is for all the Xbox guys that just said that always say we got variety. They got one type of game, and we got variety, and we got Game Pass. Ooh, I'm trying to figure out. You guys see what's in my background when I got up. All these games coming to Game Pass. You definitely ain't played them yet because these are most of these are a lot of new titles that's just coming out. So I'm trying to figure out, why do you guys just say, nah, this ain't it? I know a lot of you guys gave up, but and this is another part. This is another part. It's blowing my mind. All throughout the week, everybody kept coming back. All from Rand to Jazz to others I can't think of right now. They all came back. Jeff Grubb, all of them just kept coming back and saying, "Oh, this is what I heard. This ain't gonna be there. That ain't gonna be there. That ain't gonna be there." And then when one person said something inaccurate about Killer Instinct, and then everybody said, "Oh, no!" They just made a big deal out of it on Twitter and just said, "Oh yeah, yeah. What if they did show Killer Instinct? What if they did show Killer Instinct?" It didn't show up. But that was a long shot in the first place. Nobody was talking about Killer Instinct until my guy off of Xbox off of XCast. I can't forget my man name. Shoot, hold on 1 second. If I open up Twitter, I see him right. He'll probably be like the first person I see. I can't think of his name right now. But yeah, y'all know my man name, the ex Navy guy. But it's I'm just trying to figure out. He said one thing about Killer Instinct. You guys got mad about that because it wasn't accurate. But then y'all started talking about like Killer Instinct about to show up. I was a pipe dream. And this is what else I need the Xbox guys to get in order. Do y'all guys want gameplay? Or do you guys want things to be shown so y'all can say y'all got AAA bangers up the wazoo? Because last year, they showed y'all things that's for years to come. And then I said that wasn't good enough. Y'all let the PlayStation guys talk y'all into that's not good enough. Y'all literally did that. Because go back. I want anybody to go back throughout the week and listen to what the Xbox guy said. The Xbox guy said last year they gave that show that had a whole lot of CGI. It was one of the best shows of the year. It was one of the best Xbox shows ever. It was a whole lot of CGI. It wasn't a whole lot of gameplay. But then, over the course of the year, since then, they let PlayStation guys talk them into talking about we want to get all gameplay. So what Xbox says, well, we don't have good gameplay. We don't have gameplay to be shown for the next. We don't have gameplay for games that's not coming out. Or if we do, it's not in a good state. It's going to be running at 20 frames per second on the stream and blah, blah, blah. So what they said is we only going to show from this year to next June. That's all we showing. Because those are the games that are ready to be shown with excellent gameplay, at least running at, the stream was at 1080p, 60 frames per second, I think. Excuse me. 30 frames per second or something like that. That's all they show. So they said, this is what we got to go ready. And this is going to be and they should be having, it's going to be 40 games within the next 12 months. And 95% of them are going to be in Game Pass. So we know that. So on Xbox side, they saying they don't want to see future. Well, they didn't say they didn't want to see future games. They said they didn't want CGI, but we only want to see CGI for things that's over a year old, or we're just holding those things back. Point blank, period. They just holding those things back. Avowed, Hellblade. I didn't expect Hellblade to come here. Once I thought about it, they just had a showing at the Game Awards. That was 6 months ago. And from what I've been heard or been told, listen to a whole lot of podcasts, it takes like 3 weeks or a month to cut up a good gameplay trailer. So why would they, if they're trying to make if Hellblade is trying to make holiday 2023, that's a whole nother month of development taken away from them. Why they might show up at the next Game Award, they might, but why would they take a whole nother month when they just show something? So I didn't expect Hellblade 2. Avowed. I did expect Avowed but I wasn't disappointed. They showed us one CGI that holding them back for next year because the rumor is that Phil, I'm about to say Phil Jackson, Phil Spencer said, didn't we have a trailer for, didn't we have a trailer for Avowed last year, but they showed the goofy trailer for the Outer Worlds 2. So there's a trailer somewhere. Somewhere there's a trailer of cut up footage of Avowed. For whatever reason, Xbox is holding that back. So, I mean, and besides that, I definitely didn't think we was gonna get Perfect Dark. I definitely didn't think we was gonna get Fabled. I was hoping for a super wild card, because I think I sent in but they didn't even have a one more thing. I sent in shout out to the Gamer Forte and slow mo backslaps. Oh my gosh, why did I take so long for that? And shout out to Forte Game and slow mo backslaps. Knowing they last, during their last podcast, I sent in a super chat saying that they one more thing is going to be either Indiana Jones or MK versus KI. I thought that was a wild card, but I would like to see that game. Ed Boon keeps talking about he want to make that game, so, but you know what? They did. It's not here. But what we got was good. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm putting the onus on the PlayStation guys gonna do what they do. I'm not into the console war, but it was just weird. Like, the show ended, and then the Xbox guys just like, oh man, we done out here, bruh. We done out here, man. We gotta pack it up and go home, man. It ain't no more living, man. Like, come on. Y'all worrying about. Matter of fact, this is actually good. This is the next 12 months. You don't know if you're gonna be. Sorry to be morbid, but you're not sure if you're gonna be here tomorrow. So stop worrying about the future. You getting excited for the future. Be excited. Live in today. Please. The Xbox guys just sounded so defeated. Sound so like. I mean, I'm gonna make another video talking about what actually got shown, or what's in Game Pass, or what I like or didn't like. And the things that I didn't like were big things, but they weren't things that I'm into. Like, I'm not gonna play Grounded. I haven't played the early beta thing. I'm not gonna play but Grounded is big. It said 10 million plus players, but I'm not playing that. Excuse me. I'm not playing Minecraft Legends. I never played Minecraft a day in my life. I'm not about to start now. What else? The only Elder Scrolls and Fallout 76, I never stopped playing those, even when they came to Game Pass. So I'm not about to start now. That's for, and then Sea of Thieves, I never stopped playing that, so I'm not about to start now. So those are, for those communities, those are big things. But the only true, like, get this out of here that I had was this game that's coming out, I guess it's next week or whatever it come out in the next couple of weeks. As Dust Falls. I'm not interested in that at all. I'm not interested in that at all. Not at all. Like, if somebody, like, the developer could come and hand me that game in my hands, and I would just pass it along to somebody else that actually wants to play that. But besides that, oh, and the the Lightyear Frontier. I'm not playing that. But I mean, hey, look, the Lightyear Frontier, the farmer game, that little those suspensions don't do nothing for you. I give you that, but they show you a lot of indie and double A games that look very good, and they're getting thrown in Game Pass day one. High on Life, that's going to be one of the funniest games ever. It's just is. It's from the creators of Rick and Morty, and that's probably what they was giving they all to as far as writing high end comedy, because anybody that saw the last Rick and Morty season, it was okay. It kind of fell on execution, but it was a solid season, but it didn't hit the highs. So I'm telling you, I know you guys wanted something for this shit, like a true triple A banger to go against God of War and the remake, the Last of Us Part 1 remake. You guys should have gave that up. As soon as they set those Redfall and Starfield to next year, just give it up. If you worried about we going head to head with the bangers, stupid. That's a stupid thing anyway. If you worried about that, then 2023. If it don't come 2023, then I'll be the one. I'll make another video apologizing and saying I was wrong. Because 2023, I expect Redfall, as far as triple A's, the triple A first party joints, since they put Motorsport in it too, I expect the Redfall, Starfield, Motorsport. What are we really talking about? But hey, I got a little headache because I like saying the Xbox guys. Look, man. I got both, man. I got both. Don't come for me. Don't even try. I got both. I played both since this one came out with Xbox. My cousin got one somewhere, somehow. He got an original Xbox. I played the original Xbox while I was playing PlayStation 2. And I've been playing both of them since then. So, we not about to go there. So, you know what? I play both. I play PC. I play it all. So, you can't... You're not about to come from me like that. I don't prefer one console over the other. I would say that since Xbox stepped their game up with the Xbox Series S and X. As soon as they bought Bethesda, they swung me over to like, oh, I have to buy an Xbox. Why? Because they had something called Game Pass. When I wasn't even paying attention to game. I'm only paying attention to Xbox. Game Pass been out since excuse me. Game Pass been out since 2017. I just heard about Xbox Game Pass in 2020 when I started paying attention to Xbox coming out with a new system. And then by the time I heard about Xbox coming out with a new system, I heard about Game Pass, and I heard about that's the same because when PlayStation had in the end towards 2020 before the consoles launched, and PlayStation had a launch showcase. The next day, I believe that's when or the day before the launch of the Xbox Series S, either or, that's when Xbox said they bought Bethesda. And now it's like, if all games going to now be on, if now all Bethesda games going to be on Xbox, I have to get an Xbox. Because I have probably 90% of Bethesda games. Probably 90%. Somewhere around there. 85 to 90%. I have Skyrim. I bought that multiple times. Not on my own doing, but just because somehow, well, not somehow, but I might tell y'all another day how I lost my first copy. But I bought Skyrim multiple times. I definitely bought. I probably bought Fallout 3 multiple times. I did not buy Fallout 4. I got Prey. I got Doom. I need to buy Doom Eternal. What other Bethesda games came up? I got the Evil Within. I bought the Evil Within 2, but somebody took that off me, so I have to. I'm gonna just play it on Game Pass. So I buy a lot of Bethesda games. You guys, I don't know, man. You guys like, I'm not an Xbox guy. I'm just trying to figure out how you guys sound so pathetic and not pathetic. Just sound like y'all lost, man. Sound like y'all sound like y'all wanted to see all types of gameplay for. Y'all want to see 20. Y'all wanted this. Y'all wanted this joint to be 2 hours, and y'all wanted this joint to be 2 hours and have gameplay for Redfall, Starfield. Each get 15 minutes. Redfall, Starfield, Motorsport, Hellblade 2, Avowed, Indiana Jones, Wolfenstein 3, Quake Remake, GoldenEye Remake. Y'all wanted all those games to get 15 minutes and be nothing but banger, 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 banger. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. And if you listen to the talk all week, it is what it is. But you know what? You guys let me know at the bottom. Peace, and I'm out.